Y'all, I'm hoping you see a real glow up in this video for me, for my house, just all things are just gonna glow. That's what we're doing here. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are here with another vlog. Hello, hi, how are you? Thank you guys so much for the love on the vlogs. Yeah, on my channel, we're just beauty still here, but haven't worn makeup in a week, so what else am I going to talk about if I don't vlog with y'all? Look, as I said in my last vlog, we are getting over the big virus here in this house, and I officially testing negative on it. Woo! So I still have some congestion and energy stuff. Like, I feel pretty good until I do too much, which is just like my normal level of living, and then I'm just like knocked out. So I would say every day gets better, but every few days I notice I'm like, oh, I have a little bit more energy than I had before. So that feels really good. But I am ready to just get my life back in order. So in this video, I don't know if it'll be 1 or 2 days. We'll just kind of see what happens. But it's Saturday as I film this. I'm still in my Walmart jammy. Look, y'all, these are like $7, $6.88 or something at Walmart. So many different designs. They have pockets. They are so freaking comfortable. I have like 5 of them. And that's what I've been living in the last week or so. But we need to get everything just back in order. I need to shower. I'm going to put makeup on for the first time in a week. I need to get the house back together. We've been staying on top of like laundry and dishes and that kind of like tidy stuff, but there hasn't been like an actual deep clean of the house in a week or so. So I'm excited to get back to that. Did I say it's Saturday? It's Saturday. It's the weekend. My work is doing like this thing, this social thing. So I'm going to stop by that for probably an hour. It's a barbecue, or like a cookout. And then they're going to a baseball game, which I don't sport. I don't enjoy sports. Like, nothing about that isn't fun to me. But I probably would be going to the game. But down the street has an annual lantern festival. It's so pretty, and it's only once a year, and it's sad that it happens to fall on the same night as like the work social. So the timing works out that I can go to the cookout for like an hour and then come back home and we can go to the lantern festival. So I'll show some clips of that as well. We need to get groceries and stuff like that back into the house. We were using my friend's Amazon Prime all last week because I don't pay for Amazon Prime, but my friend's in grad school, so she gets like the college discount. So thank goodness for her. But we ordered, it's convenient, like in a crunch, in a, what? Anyways, in a pinch, there you go. But we didn't love like the produce and stuff, so we'll see if we end up going somewhere or just decide to order again on there. I do like you can control the pricing though when you order online, like you're not getting distracted. So that part's kind of nice. So yeah, the house needs to be tidied. I need to get my life back together, and we're gonna do that together. So the first thing I need to do is give Morty a bath. Since he wears a diaper pretty much all the time, we need to make sure we're keeping his skin clean, and we have ointment that we put on his underbelly, and we try to let him air out, like not wear the diaper for parts of the day. So he hasn't worn it all morning, so I'm gonna give him a bath and then let him dry off. He doesn't like to be like blown dry, like hair dryer, like he doesn't like that. I always say he declines his blowout. So we'll just let him probably air dry from that. Then I'm going to shower and we'll just go from there. And I might go ahead and put these sheets in the washer so that we can multitask. So yeah, just come along, y'all. Come along. So this is our guest room, but I call it my she shed. This is just like my safety. I don't know. I'm so comfortable in here. And Jared and I sleep together in our bedroom, but if we're like, if he's sleeping in or if he's doing something on his own or he's out here, this is where I always hang out. But while I was sick, I was sleeping in here because we try to sleep separate when we're sick. Oh, Morty, hi. But then he got sick too, so then we're like, okay, fine, whatever. So then we were sleeping in the same room. So I need to clean. I already changed the sheets once from when I was sick. Once the fevers passed, I was like, okay, we gotta wash those sheets because you know all the sweating and stuff. So they haven't changed, but I'm gonna go ahead and change them again. But that's what this room is. Kind of like guest room, office, workout room, she shed. It's just nice to have your own spaces. Like I have this room and that little beauty room, and then Jared has the whole basement. So we each have our personal space, and then we have obviously all our common areas too. Okay, so our washer and dryer is in the basement, and Jared, we have a lot of conversations about him helping around the house and what that looks like and all of that. So I love that he's trying. He'll put the washing, or he'll start the laundry, but then he'll forget that he started it. So you gotta stay on it. You gotta stay on it. But I appreciate him doing his part. He's very helpful, but he just has had that kind of stereotypical, like, man. Not that all men are like this, but I think it's pretty common to be like, oh, I can help if you tell me what to do. Or he'd make comments like, oh, I started your laundry. So we've been working through that. I'm like, hey, it's our laundry. I don't own it. It's not my task that I was born to do. And you live in this house too, so you can kind of look around and see what needs to be done. So he did all this without me asking, so I love that. It's so helpful to me. So we try to praise each other, because he also always tells me how much he appreciates me helping. So these clothes need to be hung up, and then we'll start the washer. These are all clean clothes, sheets and blankets from the bed and the couch. So we're going to take these upstairs and get them back on everything. And yeah, we're just, look, we're already in it and we're doing it. Alright, we still have a lot to do in this room, but this is an awesome start. The bed is put back together, and I'll have to come back in and finish up all the other little areas. But I'm going to go put these blankets on our couch, and you know what? We're going to get it back together. Don't you worry. I don't know about y'all, but we use real pillows and real pillowcases on our couch, and if we have people come over, we'll just throw them on a bed. But it makes it more comfortable for that lounging life. But alright, again, making progress. Dogs are just hanging around. This is Morty, 17-year-old Pomeranian. This is Lily. I like to call her Lily Jean or Lily Bug. She's a mix. We just call her Brown Dog. And I think she's about 12 years old. Look at little Pippi. And they're kind of friends. They'll pal around the house, but they don't like to put their relationship out there, okay? guys, it is many hours later. I have been doing a little bit here and there around the house, and it looks good. It feels good. There's still more to do, but you can only do so much in one day, because I also wanted to like relax and enjoy that it's the weekend. So it's time to do makeup, and I thought we would do it together, so let's do it. All right, y'all, Jared is in the bathroom taking a shower, so we're just gonna do the makeup in here on the floor. But I have my Makeup Basket Express. These are the products that we're gonna use today. We did pick these together on my last weekly makeup basket, so that is up on my channel. But I have my big mirror right here, so if you see me like looking over here, so I can use a big mirror. But we're gonna go in with the Milani Fruit Fetish. This is the pumpkin spice lip balm, and I've had this one for a little while, but it's almost fall, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start my fall celebrations September 1st. So we're a couple days out. So, just so you know, I know it's not officially fall on September 1st, but that's when Abbie will be celebrating, okay? I have the Urban Decay All-Nighter. This is the Ultra Glow Face Primer. It just looks clear, yes. It looks like it'd be kind of like a silicone situation, but it's not quite. I mean, kind of, not really. It does feel pretty moisturizing, but with this one, you do want it to absorb into the skin a little bit, because it can peel, make your makeup peel a little bit. So we'll need to let that soak in. All right, so in my time away before we start doing makeup, I did finish off this room, the bathroom, the hallway. I got that vacuumed and I steam mopped, and the dining room is tidied and the living room's tidied and vacuumed. So the only thing I didn't get to was the kitchen, which is not awful, but I want to do the dishes that are in there, unload the dishwasher, and do the floors, but I'm not going to get to that before we leave. We're going to use the L'Oreal Infallible. This one is in 202. Creamy natural. Hey Lily, they are eating dinner. She just got done. This is Beauty Blender. I haven't worn actual foundation in so long. Jared?
Bars of soap.
Oh, they're in that one that says like,
huh?
The one that says hygiene or whatever, or body care. There's some in there. Just absorbs so nicely into the skin. Love it so much. And then we are gonna go in with concealer using the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. Mine's in Light Peach. This formula just separates. I asked you guys about it in a makeup video. Was it a declutter or something? And you guys said that yours do that too. So it just must be the formula of it. So just a little bit, just so we can make the under eyes look nice. Yeah, I haven't worn makeup in over a week, so I'm really excited, but I think it's pretty hot outside, so I don't know how long I'll be excited about this decision, but I'm at least excited about the application of it. Oh yeah, she's looking good. She's looking good. And then what I've been liking to do for my under eyes is setting it with this L'Oreal Hydra Perfect Powder. Mine is in 916 translucent. So I'm sitting on a towel, which is really nice. So as this goes everywhere, it'll be an easy cleanup situation. But I've had this for a while, but I saw Emily Noel use it in a video of like hidden drugstore products, or like recommended like her subscriber products or something from the drugstore. Anyways, she used this and she said that she likes to use it under her eyes, and I was like, oh, that's really nice. And I do like it like that. So I'm gonna just tap it out a little bit and then use this Real Techniques brush that's nice and clean. We did that in the last vlog. We cleaned brushes. So that's nice. And then I'll go over onto my lid as well. Tap out the other side. Looks pretty good. Alright, so I don't usually, because you guys can't really see Lily, she's looking at herself in the mirror. I go over it with this pressed powder for the rest of my face, the L'Oreal True Match, and mine's in Light Ivory. So I just go in with this fluffy brush, and then I set the rest of my face with this. And I really do like to take the tackiness out from like the primer and the foundation so that the bronzer and everything can sit nicely on top of it. Oh, still pretty tacky. Still pretty tacky. Doesn't feel tacky like on my face, but when I touch it, I'm like, oh yeah. Alright, still a little bit. So, I do use 3 powders to set my face, but the last one we'll use as a setting powder. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from the powder and go in with bronzer. I just like using this contour brush from Real Techniques for my bronzer. And I'm using this Glowish bronzer in 02 Medium Soft Radiant Bronzer. And this is one that's super buildable. So you can really just load it up and you're not gonna really overdo it, which is nice. Look at that, so pretty. When I was in high school, I used to get ready all the time sitting on my bedroom floor. And then, you know, I'd go over to my friend's house, Danny's house. I didn't end up seeing her if you watched that video because we got sick. So her and I, we rescheduled, hopefully into September. But anyways, yeah, like we would always just sit on the floor with our little mirror and do our makeup on the floor. I don't know, it's just so like takes you back, you know. But I sometimes will do it like if I have time in the morning and I'm like watching a YouTube video in here and I'm just not really wanting to stand and do my makeup, then I will bring it in here and do it on the floor, but not often. So this is kind of nice. Like we're all like just really hanging out, doing our makeup together. You guys better be sitting on your floor too. Just kidding. But I mean, if you are, let me know. Alright, so that's that for the bronzer. And then we're going to go in with this Highlight Bling by Wet n Wild. I showed you guys, I hit pan on the blush. But I like going in with this Wet n Wild contour brush. I use it as a blush brush. And I just tap it and then tap it all the way back. Making this face. Oh, we decided for our groceries we would just get them delivered. So we did Amazon Whole Foods, which that's not a place that we normally shop, but when you're like shopping at home for groceries, you're not distracted. So it's so easy to like curate how much you actually spend. So we, you know, only spent $100 and got a good bit of stuff. Plus we still have all that food from Walmart and Costco from a couple of weeks ago. We vlogged that. So we just really need to add in like produce really to that. So that's what I ordered, and then some recipe things. But then I take the same brush, but I take the side and I go in with the highlighter right here, just at the top like hello. And you can see sometimes it is like a pretty too much, so then I'll just blend it out again with the same brush. And then it's, I mean, the highlight is always a lot with this one, but it's so pretty, especially as it like starts melting into the skin and then melting off the skin because it's hot outside. But anyways, I digress. Alright, so that's everything there. And then the last powder that I go in with as a finishing powder is this CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. Another one where I've hit pan, and I go in with this fluffy brush. And then I just kind of clean up, and this does have a little bit of radiance and glow, so it will bring back some like dimension to my face that we lost from those more matte powders. So that's the base makeup. Pretty simple. I feel like I have this hair on my arm, there it is, that I just like couldn't get off. Okay. Alright, so the face makeup is done. Now I'm going to go in with just some light eyeshadow. So this is the palette. I pulled out the Natasha Denona Retro palette. It looks like this on the inside. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to tap into some of these more neutral colors, like nude mauve here on the bottom. So I'm going to tap into that with this Real Techniques brush and put that in my crease. Ooh, she's pigmented. I haven't plucked my eyebrows in a little while. Need to get on that. Been enjoying my eyebrows just kind of growing and doing their own thing and not being too involved with their life, really. We just kind of keep to ourselves, you know, eyebrows and me. They just live their life up there until I get my brow pencil out. Then I'm like, you're mine. Did you guys, okay, did you ever watch Bubblegum Princess on YouTube? Because she's back. She's back. She made a comeback a few times over the years, so I don't know how long she'll be around, but she's back. I used to love her when she posted consistently, like back in 2014, 15, but she's did an update video on what she's been through. She's been through a lot, okay? She's been through a lot, and I'm going to run that along the bottom. But it's fun seeing her back, her little giggly self. Let me know if you guys watch her, know who I'm talking about. We're going to go in with Hello, this kind of shimmer shadow, shade shadow. Going to use my finger and just tap that on my lid. Oh, these two colors are really pretty together. Yeah. I guess we went a little smoky. It happened so fast. It was only 2 colors. How did that happen? And then I'm going to clean it up around the edges. I have this other Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe Crease brush, but I'm going to use it to just clean up around the edges. Okay. Whew, my foot's falling asleep. The dangers of makeup on the floor. Alright. I'm going to do brows. Let's use the Wet n Wild Ultra Brow Retractable Brow Pencil. This one is in taupe. Oh yeah, that's a nice brow. Okay, let's see how this one turns out. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but being sick with the virus really made my psoriasis flare all over my body, especially my face. But I've been using like that steroid cream that you can get from your doctor. I think pretty much anyone who struggles with psoriasis has it on hand. So I got my face back under control because I had like all the way through here patches, all the way through here patches, all around like my neck and down here. There's still like a little bit, always behind my ears. Morty's laying against the door. So I got that under control just by putting that cream on regularly for a couple days. But it's just all over my arms and legs, and My arms aren't too bad, but my legs just have like the dots all over it. And I try to just not care about it. I'm not going to wear pants all the time. I also have varicose veins behind my legs. Like, that's just... My grandma, when I was a kid, I remember her telling me, she's like, because she has them. She's like, I used to wish I would never get them because her grandma and mom had them. And she's like, but I got them, so I'm just going to give you a heads up, you're going to get them. And I got them young, like as a teenager. And I feel like, I'm sure like more have come over the years, but I feel like as I've gotten in better health habits with moving and exercising, that they haven't been spreading like crazy, but I definitely have them behind my legs. So that with my psoriasis on my legs, for the longest time, I just wouldn't wear shorts or I'd be really insecure about it. But now I just wear the shorts and it's whatever. But when I was teaching classes, because I'm a group fitness instructor, personal trainer, all of that, I just would look down at them and be like, you know, and then you gotta talk yourself down like, it's okay, no one cares. I mean, I'm sure, how could you not notice it? But no one ever like really says anything to me about any of it, so it's whatever. But I'm curious, like, I know that's a thing because like psoriasis and those type of skin, eczema, all that, it's immune related. So if your immune is weakened because you're sick, like, yeah, it makes sense that you're gonna like flare. Oh, I put the e.l.f. Brow Wow and taupe over that, and then the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. You know what, honestly, besides the primer that we used and the bronzer, everything has been super affordable. Oh, and the eyeshadow. That's pretty good. Mostly affordable, not completely. We had some high-end stuff in here. But I know you guys have told me over the years that your collections are pretty similar. Like, you have a lot of drugstore, but there's still some higher-end stuff sprinkled in. Can you guys hear Jared singing in the shower? Please tell me yes. He listens to a large, like, range of music. It's really nothing's off limits. You never know what he's gonna play in there, but it's a hip-hop day. I just got mascara on my contact. Okay, I'm gonna have to take those out and clean them, but we will continue. Alright, and I noticed when I was doing that I have some eyeshadow fallout on my face. So let me just get that out of here. I also noticed that one of my brows is a little bit fluffier than the other. So I'm curious if we can fix that as well. Kind of. My brows are like, what were you saying about me earlier? You're gonna do what? No. We still run the show. Alright, I think it looks cute. It's still pretty natural, but we got a little bit of a glow. And the beauty of this Makeup Basket Express is we use virtually everything in here. There only a couple of, like, I have a face palette in here. We didn't use that. This is the Catrice California in a box. I have this Wonder Brow in here that we didn't use in the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So I had some duplicate options that we didn't use, but otherwise, oh, and this $1 Billion brow pencil, but otherwise we use absolutely everything that is in here, so that's really exciting. And then I have this little bin here. It has some setting sprays, and this had my primer, and then I have a backup mascara. This is the Pure Fully Charged. Maybe, oh, this is like a thin one. Maybe I can, I don't mind that Mega Plush mascara. It's the wand. I don't like big wands like that, but the actual formula is nice. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit to figure out what I'm going to wear, and then I'm gonna set everything with the all-nighter once my mascara has dried down so that it doesn't smear everywhere. But we look good. I almost feel like actually we can put a little bit more blush on. Alright, we'll be back. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I just have a t-shirt and biker shorts on now, but I think I want to elevate just a little bit, like 10% more, just 10%. Alright guys, here is the final makeup. It's nice, right? It's just like, it's put together. It's not too much. My hair air dried, and as it was air drying, I put in some leave-in, like conditioner, I guess. But it has like some styling benefits to it. So I like how it adds a little wave to my hair. Then I have these Target earrings on. Ooh, and then this dress. I've had this dress for a couple of years from Mindy May, and it's like a t-shirt flowy dress that goes down just to above my knees. I do wear biker shorts underneath, and then I have these Target shoes on that I've had, I think I got last summer. They're like animal prints. Hopefully you can see them against the rug. I was gonna wear some of my pink lily dresses, but one is like open in the back so you can see my bra, like a bralette, and then the other one like has cleavage. And since we're going to like a work thing with like co-workers, I don't want them seeing all that. But if it was just like a friend thing, then I'd be like, cool, I'll wear that. So that's how we ended here. But we're gonna head out, and I'll bring you guys along on the phone and just show a couple clips. The plan now is to go to the work cookout for about an hour-ish. Then there's a grocery store right next to where we'll be at. So there's a couple things we couldn't get off Whole Foods, so I need to remember this list. Coke Zero, grapes, wine, beer, and Jared wants a steak. I mean, we could have got a steak from Whole Foods, but like too expensive, y'all, too expensive. And then we'll come home, let the dogs out, put that stuff in the house, and I'll probably just put like a tank top on, and then we'll go to that festival because it's an outdoor thing and it's pretty hot outside. It's like high 80s. So that's our plan. So let's do it. Alright y'all, I slept in. It's almost 10 a.m. on Sunday, but our Whole Foods order just came, so I just wanted to show you guys what we got since I talked about it. This is reduced fat 2% milk. I like simple meals, pretty much everything I've tried, but I like having individual packets of things. So this is the Farmhouse Cheddar Crackers. There's 6 packs. I like the individual to throw into my lunchbox. I love the minis from Cliff. So these are the crunchy peanut butter. I like to throw those into my lunchbox as well. I didn't mean to order 2 packs of ice cream sandwiches, but I did. These are so good. I eat gluten-free most of the time, but I have little treats that aren't gluten-free, and this is one of them. I mostly eat gluten-free because of my skin, so whatever. I will take the hit. Alright, Taylor Farms Everything chopped salad. Like to have one of these each week. Turkey breasts to have sandwiches with. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing for lunches yet. I'll figure that out. But I like to have these 2 things on hand just to make a quick lunch. Ketchup. This is chicken sausage with feta and spinach. I'm going to make a pasta with veggies, and I like to put this in for the meat. This chicken salad with grapes. It was so expensive because this is all from Whole Foods. This was $11, but I'm like, you know what? If you went out to like a fast food place and got a sandwich, it'd be like $6 to $10 anyway. So whatever. I love this Applegate chicken and maple breakfast sausage. It smells so good, like so much like maple. It doesn't have like a strong maple taste, but it just smells really good making it. I like this gluten-free bread by Canyon Bacon because it's like big slices. A lot of times gluten-free bread will be like really small. Jared wanted nectarines, so that's what these are. And then we got bananas. So it was small. Groceries are so expensive, and Whole Foods is not like a cheap place to get groceries, but I was just really leaning into the delivery component. And I tried the fresh delivery last week from Amazon for groceries, but the produce was so bad. So I'm like, okay, let's try this. This isn't something I would do every day, but it's nice to have in a pinch to save some time on the weekend. So thanks guys for watching. Alright y'all, you're gonna hear the AC really loud because it is hot. So we are leaving my work thing. They're doing a barbecue and then walking to a baseball game. So we just came to the barbecue to see them. But we are going to our Feast of Lanterns, one of our favorite annual events. So we're missing the game. We're gonna run to the grocery store for those items I mentioned earlier. Look at this makeup. It just, the more my face like melts, the better the makeup looks, really, don't you think?
Hey, you do looking good.
Oh, thank you. So we'll check you at the grocery store. I think something just fell over that bin. What's that bin? That's a nice bin.
Thanks.
A little acrylic bin back there. He's got this little cute bin. I'm like, what you gonna put in that bin? It's so cute. Why do I get so excited about bins? It's cute though. He got it from his mom. He's like, I don't know why I have it. So there was a race going on, and it closed off the roads to the store we wanted to go to, so we'll have to go tomorrow, but that just gives us more time
To pregame.
to join our event. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. I am really excited. I just wish it wasn't so damn hot.
We are in line to get nachos.
Yes.
Nachos.
Nacho.